Welcome to Classic NEET 2021 Code P6 Chemistry. So in section A, first question is given here. Dihedral angle of least stable conformer of ethane is. So that is the 0 degree. What is that? That is the 0 degree. So you can see that here, look, those are the angle in that it is the 0 degree. Second one question is given here. The structure of the beryllium chloride in solid state and vapor state are that. So look, in solid state, in vapor state we are getting the dimer. What is in vapor state we are getting a dimer and solid state we are getting the linear chain. So which one is the correct answer here? Second one. In question number 53 is given that identify the compound that will react with Hinsberg reagent to give a solid which dissolve in alkali. So look, Hinsberg reagent we are using to distinguish primary, secondary and tertiary amine. So those are the Hinsberg reagent. It is going to make the precipitate, and those are the primary amine. It is going to react with the Hinsberg reagent and it will make a precipitate, and that precipitate will dissolve in the sodium hydroxide. So we have to check which one is the primary amine. So in that fourth one is the correct answer. In question number 54, what is given here? Here given that the molar conductance of sodium chloride, hydrochloric acid and sodium acetate at infinite dilution is given these all things. And he is asking what is the molar conductance of the acetic acid at infinite dilution. So what is the thing? Anyhow we have to arrange these three things whatever is given to we can get the acetic acid. What is the thing here? This a thing. Then after that here sodium acetate, then minus which one we have to tell? Sodium chloride. Then hydrochloric acid. So whatever thing is given here, all that value we can place. So look, for the sodium acetate, what is given here? For the sodium acetate, that is the 91. So 91. What about for the sodium chloride? Sodium chloride, it is given that 126.45. That is the 126.45. What about for the hydrochloric acid? Hydrochloric acid, that is the second one, 426.16. And we can solve that. After solving, we will get the 390.71. 390.71. Unit will be the Simon, centimeter square and mole inverse. So which one is the correct answer in that case? Third one. After that here next question is given. Right option for the number of tetrahedral and octahedral voids in the hexagonal primitive unit cell. You know that those are the tetrahedral void. It is just double from the number of atom. So what we can say that number of the tetrahedral voids 2n. What about the number of octahedral voids? So beta, that is equal to 1. That is equal to n. So in the here thing is given that in hexagonal primitive unit cell, how many number of atom is present? There are 6 is present. So what about the tetrahedral void? For the tetrahedral void, that will come 12. For the octahedral void, it will be the 6. So tetrahedral, octahedral, 12 and 6. First one is the correct answer. Next one is given that tritium is a radioactive isotope of the hydrogen, emits which of the following particles? That is the beta. Next question is given here. An organic compound contains 78% by weight carbon and remaining percentage of the hydrogen. The right option for the empirical formula of this compound. So what is the way to get answer for such type of question? Firstly, those percentage is given that we have to convert into gram. So 78 gram carbon is given that. How we can find out the number of mole? So number of mole of carbon. So beta we can do 78 by 12, and remaining amount we have to solve, we have to get for the hydrogen. So what about the remaining amount of the hydrogen? That is the 22. So remaining amount of the hydrogen, that is the 22 gram. So number of mole of hydrogen, that is the 22, and you know that what is the atomic weight of the hydrogen? That is the 1. You can solve that. After that we can check which one is the lowest value. Those are the lowest value that we are going to divide into all that. So look, by that what we are getting 6.5, and here we are getting 22. So 6.5 is the lowest, so we can divide in all that. We are getting 1, here 3.4. Because of the 4 is the less than 5, so directly we can write the 3. So what is our empirical formula? That is the CH3. So fourth one is the correct answer. 58 is given that what is the IUPAC name of the organic compound formed in the following chemical reaction. So that is the acetone. So acetone is going to react with the ethyl magnesium bromide dry ether H2O, that means acidic hydrolysis is going on. So what about the product? Product we will get the tertiary alcohol. What is the 3-degree alcohol? Look here. So that is the positively charged, this one is the negatively charged. So negatively charged part will attack at that position and it will take here this one. So what intermediate we are going to get? Intermediate we will get CH3O MgBr, and here CH3, and that is the CH2 CH3. Now final we are going to do the hydrolysis. What is the acidic hydrolysis? So directly we are going to get a product CH3COH CH3 and here CH2 CH3. We are going to write the IUPAC naming. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the second position methyl and second position also hydroxyl is present. So what we can say that 2-methyl butane 2-ol because of the 4 carbon. So first one is the correct answer. Here choose the correct option for the graphical representation of the Boyle's law, which shows the pressure versus volume. You know that what is the Boyle's law? Boyle's law, if we are keeping the temperature and number of mole of any gas, so those are the pressure inversely proportional to volume. What is by keeping the temperature and number of mole of gases, pressure will inversely proportional to volume. That means on increasing the volume, pressure will decrease at constant temperature and fixed amount of gas. So he is telling which one is the correct for that. So that is the correct graphical representation for this one. First one itself is a correct answer. So look, if those students having a confusion, that what you can say that actually that is not a concept of the Boyle's law, but when you are going to apply the thermodynamics here, you can just put a vertical line. Then see here, by keeping the volume constant and we are varying the temperature, what we are getting here? Pressure P1, P2, P3. So which one is the highest pressure here? P1 is the highest. Then after that P2. Then after that P3. So easily by that also you can say that first one is the correct answer. Actually that is just a trick. So first one is the correct. Second one, 60, what is given here? The correct structure of 2,6-dimethyl DEC 4-ene is. DEC means, that means how many carbon atom? 10 carbon atom is present here. We can check that. Firstly we are starting the numbering from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means it is not correct. Because of at the fourth position what is present? Double bond is present. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So second position is the methyl and sixth position also methyl and fourth position is present the double bond. So which one is the correct answer? Second one. Here is given that match list 1 with the list 2. So here PCl5, what is that? PCl5 having the hybridization sp3d and this is having the sp3d2. That one also having a 7 plus 5 12 that is having the sp3d2. This is having the sp2. PCl5, that means what is this? This is the trigonal bipyramidal. So A will come fourth. So we can check where A is coming fourth. So there is 2 1 having. So after that for the B we can check sp3d2. So there is a octahedral. So for the B should be third. What about the C? sp3d2. So this should be the square pyramidal. So C first. Which one is having like that? A4, B third and C first. So second one is our correct answer. In that question number 62 is given the maximum temperature that can be achieved in a blast furnace. So that is the memory based problem. You can see in your NCERT this third one. Question number 63. Which one among the following is the correct option for the relationship between Cp and Cv for 1 mole of ideal gas? So direct problem is came from the Mayer's equation, that is the Cp minus Cv is equal to R. Which one is the correct? Third one. Question number 64. That is the statement based question. So we have to check here. Statement 1 is given that acid strength increases in the order of given as like this. So that is the correct. This one is the correct, because of when we are going top to the bottom in the halogen family, so those are the acidic strength of the hydride that is increasing. So actually why acidic strength of the hydride is increasing? What is the reason behind that? Reason is that those are the HX bond strength that is decreasing on going down the group. Why? Because of the bond distance is increasing, so easily hydrogen can liberate. So here in statement 2 is given that as the size of the elements fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine increases down the group, the bond strength of this one decreases, and so that acidic strength is increases. So both are the true. So both statement first and second are true. In that question number 65, the right option for the statement of Tyndall effect is exhibited by. So those are the colloidal solution that is showing the Tyndall effect. So beta, which one will make the colloidal solution? That is the starch. So starch solution will show the Tyndall effect. The correct option for the number of body centered unit cell in all 14 types of Bravais lattice, that is the 3. So all type of Bravais lattice having only 3 body centered cubic unit cell. So in that, in a cubic there is a 1, in a orthorhombic there is a 1, in a tetragonal there is 1. So total number is 3. So first one is the correct answer. Which of the following reaction is the metal displacement reaction? Choose the right answer. So look, there is only one metal. Here is also, by just suppose that you are not knowing much about this, so just seeing also you can say that which one is the correct. In third option only there is a 2 metal, present or not. So easily you can say that third one is the correct. This is just I am saying, suppose that you are not knowing anything. So just by seeing the option also you can say that which one is the correct. So that is the displacement reaction. Which one is the correct? Third one is the correct answer. And which concept we are going to apply in that? We can apply the electrochemical series. So those one having the higher reduction potential, they have the higher oxidizing tendency. Those are having the higher negative reduction potential, they are having the higher reducing tendency. So by that concept also you can say that third one is the correct answer. In that, one reaction is given that after that reaction enthalpy is given that minus 4.2 kilojoule per mole. So what is the nature of the reaction? Because of the negative reaction enthalpy is given that, so reaction nature is exothermic. What is that? Reaction is exothermic. So beta, for the exothermic, those are the potential energy of the product less than the reactant or more than the reactant. So for exothermic reaction, potential energy of the product, that is potential energy of the product is less than potential energy of the reactant. This thing, that is for the exothermic reaction. So we can check that which one is applicable for this one. Look here. That is the potential energy curve. So which one having the higher here? Reactant having the greater potential energy and product having the lower. So which one is the correct answer? Third one. So question number 69 is given here. The pKb of dimethylamine and pK of the acetic acid are this one and that one respectively. And he is asking the correct option for the pH of dimethyl ammonium acetate solution is what? So that is for the what? Weak acid and weak base. So beta, for that which formula we are using? We are using the pH formula here, 7 plus 1 by 2 pKa minus what? pKb. That formula we are going to use. So firstly we have to know that what is the pKb. pKb value is given here, that is the 3.27. What about the pKa value? That is given that 4.77. So all these value we can put here. So pKa value is given 4.77 and here minus what about the pKb value? That is the 3.27. We can calculate that. After calculation what we are going to get? 7.75. So pH value will come 7.75. So which one is the correct? Fourth one is our correct answer. Next one is given here, the major product formed in the dihydrohalogenation reaction of 2-bromopentane is. So firstly we have to draw the structure. At the second position what is present? Bromine is present. So by the dehydrohalogenation we are going to get a two type of product. Which one is that? First we will get this product 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. And what about the second one? Second one is this one. So by the Sitzeff rule, those are the amine is forming at this position, that will be the major product. And by the Hofmann rule, this one will be the major product, because Sitzeff is telling that more substituted alkene will be the major product and Hofmann is telling that less substituted alkene will be the major product. So which one is the correct answer? Second one. 71 is given here, which one of the following polymers is prepared by the addition polymerization? That is the Teflon. And remaining other those are given here, they all are preparing by the condensation. So second one is our correct answer. The RBC deficiency disease of, that is the vitamin B12. The following solution were prepared by dissolving 10 gram of glucose in water, 250 ml of water, 10 gram of urea in 250 ml of water, 10 gram of sucrose in that. So he is asking the right option for the decreasing order of osmotic pressure. You know that those are the osmotic pressure that is directly proportional to number of mole of solute. So those are the amount of the solute is given, that is the 10 gram. That is the 10 gram common for the all that. So we have to check that what is their molecular weight. Firstly is given for the glucose, then after that second one is for that is given pressure P1, then urea, for that is the P2, then after that what is given sucrose, for the sucrose P3. So you know that what is the glucose molecular weight, that is the 180, for the urea 60, for the sucrose that is the 320. So what about the number of mole? So number of mole of glucose and number of mole of urea, number of mole of sucrose, in that which number of mole is the highest? So urea number of mole will be the highest, then glucose, then after that sucrose. So what about the order here? Urea is the highest number of mole, so pressure, those are the osmotic pressure, that will be the highest, then after that P1, then P3. So what is the P2, P1, P3? So second one is the correct answer. Question number 74. A particular station of All India Radio New Delhi broadcast on a frequency of what? New value is given, that this thing. He is asking the wavelength of the electromagnetic radiation. You know that nu is equal to C upon lambda. We can also write lambda is equal to C upon nu. So beta C value what is given here? 3.0 into 10 to power 8. And this new value is given here. That is in kilohertz. So we can convert into the hertz. 10 to power 3. After calculation, what you are going to get? You will get that so here second is our correct answer. Noble gases are named because of their inertness towards reactivity. Identify an incorrect statement about them. So here we have to identify which one is the incorrect statement. So noble gases have a very high melting point and boiling point. Actually noble gases having the very less melting point and boiling point. Why? Because of they are bonded through the weak van der Waals force. So that is the incorrect statement. So this will be the correct answer. 76. Given below are two statement. Statement 1. Aspirin and paracetamol belong to the class of the narcotic analgesic. No. That is the wrong. Statement 2 is given that morphine and heroin are the non-narcotic analgesic in the light of the above in the light. Look here. Those are the statement 1, that is the wrong, because of aspirin and paracetamol they are not a narcotic and analgesic. Next thing is given here, morphine and heroin are non-narcotic. No, they both are the narcotic. That is also wrong. So that means statement 1 and statement 2 both are the wrong here. So both statement, yeah. So both statement first and statement 2 are false. So third is our correct answer. Which one of the following methods can be used to obtain highly pure metal which is liquid at room temperature? So actually which metal is liquid at room temperature? That is the mercury, Hg. So that we are purifying by the distillation method. Here is given that the correct sequence of bond enthalpy of the CX bond. So those are the CX bond enthalpy. It is depend on what is the size of the halogen. So by increasing the size of the halogen element, bond strength will decrease. So which one is the correct here? CS3F, this. So third one is our correct answer. 79. The compound which shows the metamerism. So those are the ether, that is showing the metamerism. Ketonic group, that is showing the metamerism. So we are going to check that. Look, actually first one is our ether. CH3O, CH2, CH2, CH3. We can also write this thing, this a thing. So they are showing the metamerism. So first one is showing the metamerism. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate ion is what? That is the hexadentate ligand with 4 oxygen and 2 nitrogen donor atoms. So second one is the correct answer, and that is the structure for that thing. Question number 81. Look here. Here is given that zirconium and hafnium. So actually zirconium and hafnium, titanium, zirconium, hafnium, they are belonging from the titanium group family. So zirconium and hafnium having the around same atomic radii, that is because of the lanthanoid contraction. Fourth one is the correct answer. 82. Here is given that BF3 planar and electron deficient compound hybridization and number of electrons around the central atom respectively. So look here, in the BF3 what is the hybridization? Firstly we have to find out the hybrid orbital. So finding the hybrid orbital, 1 by 2, 3 plus 3, here 6 by 2, 3. So hybrid orbital is came 3. So 3 hybrid orbital. So what about the hybridization? That is the sp2. So he is asking what is the hybridization and how many surrounding electron. So there is a 6 surrounding electron. So sp2 and 6. So fourth one is our correct answer. You can draw this thing, fluorine, fluorine, fluorine. So look, 3, 7 electron present in what? This one. So it will complete its octet. So same thing is here also. This a thing. This. So look, after that how many electron is coming? Only 6 electron. Only 6 electron is coming here. So fourth one is the correct answer. Next one. The measure product. The measure product of the following chemical reaction is. So that is actually this is peroxide. That is actually peroxide. So here what we have to check, which one is the our measure product. So in presence of peroxide and hydrogen bromide is present. So what we are going to do, that we are going to do what? Anti-Marconi-Karp addition. That means those are the negatively charged attacking reagent. It will attack on that carbon atom. Those are having the more number of hydrogen. So where more number of hydrogen is present, this is present in that side. So what about the product? I am going to draw the product. CH3C, CH3CH, CH2Br. So beta, in that we are going to get second is our correct answer. Next one, question number 84. He is asking the incorrect statement among the following. So we have to check which one is the incorrect statement. Actinoids are highly reactive metals, especially when they are finely divided. It's a correct statement. Actinoid concentration is greater for element to element than lanthanoid contraction. That is also. Most of the trivalent lanthanoid ions are colorless in the solid state. No, they are the colored, not a colorless. So that is the wrong statement, and incorrect statement will be our correct answer. Next one is given here. Among the following alkaline earth metals, highlight one which is covalent and soluble in organic solvent. Look here, those are the beryllium in the first group element. So beryllium halide, they are the covalent in nature. So covalent compound soluble in what? Organic solvent. So beryllium chloride, so that is soluble in organic solvent. So which one is the correct answer here? First one. Section B, in that is given the correct option for the value of vapor pressure of the solution at what? 45 degrees Celsius with the benzene to octane in a molar ratio of that. For the benzene I am putting the B, and for the octane I am using the O. For the benzene B and for the octane O. That is just for understanding. So here it is given that 3:2. That means 3 mole of benzene is present and 2 mole of what is present? That is present octane. And thing is given here, the vapor pressure of benzene. So PB naught value is given here 280 mm Hg. What about the PO naught? That means that is the partial pressure of the octane in a pure state. That is the 420 mm Hg. After that we can apply the formula, which one? PT, that means total pressure, PB naught and mole fraction of the benzene, plus PO naught and mole fraction of the octane. Put all these value. So what PB naught value is given? That is the 280. Mole fraction of the benzene, so number of mole of benzene upon total number of mole, so 3/5 plus what? 420 and 2/5. You can calculate that. After calculating we are getting the 336. So fourth one is our correct answer. 87. For irreversible expansion of an ideal gas under isothermal condition, the correct option is that. So look, in isothermal condition, change in temperature will be 0. If there is no change in the temperature, so what about the change in internal energy? That will be 0. Or we can use the word delta T is equal to 0 and delta U is equal to 0. But if expansion is going on, during the expansion, what about the entropy? Entropy always increasing. Change in entropy is increasing during the expansion. So which one is the correct answer? Fourth one. The intermediate compound in the following chemical reaction is that. So look, what is the name of that reaction? That is our Itard reaction. In that Itard reaction, this thing is forming as a intermediate. So second one is our correct answer. Here choose the correct option for the total pressure in a mixture of 4 gram of oxygen and 2 gram of hydrogen confined in a total volume of 1 liter. So beta, oxygen is given that what? 4 gram and 2 gram of hydrogen, and volume is given here 1 liter. That is the 1 liter. So we can apply the formula PV is equal to P total N total RT. So we want to find out the total number of mole. So number of mole of oxygen plus number of mole of hydrogen. So 4/32, 4 gram of oxygen and its molecular weight 32. So 2 gram and its molecular weight. And what about the R value? That is given 0.0821. 0.0821 into what we can say that T value is given here 273. T value is given 273. We can calculate and get the answer. So once you are going to calculate this thing, you will get 25.18. Fourth one. In question number 90 is given, from the following pairs ions, which one is not an isoelectronic? Which one is not having the same number of electron? So actually for the Fe2 plus, what we can say that is the 26 minus 2. So it is coming 24. What about for the manganese 2 plus? That is the 25 minus 2. So 23. So look, number of electron is not same. So which one is the correct answer? First one. This thing is given that, and he is asking which one is the correct answer. So just by seeing you can say that no, he is telling that which one is the thing is present in that case. So by seeing you can say that is the decarboxylation reaction. In that decarboxylation reaction, what is we are using? Sodium hydroxide and calcium oxide. Sodium hydroxide and calcium oxide we are using in a decarboxylation reaction. So which one is the correct answer? Calcium oxide. So fourth one is our correct answer. Which of the following molecules is non-polar in nature? So beta, those are the SbCl5. We can draw the structure for that. Cl, 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 this a thing, this a thing. So look, both will cancel out. They will cancel out. They will also cancel out. So resultant dipole moment for this molecule will come 0 because they all are going to cancel out to each other. So resultant will come 0. Question number 93 here. The slope in Arrhenius equation is given what? Minus 5 into 10 to power 3 Kelvin. He is asking what about the value of the activation energy. You know that Arrhenius equation K is equal to A e to power minus EA upon RT. We can take the ln on both sides. When you are taking ln, so ln K, ln A minus EA upon RT. We are going to plot the graph ln K versus 1 upon T. So which is coming as a slope? So minus EA upon R is coming as a slope, and slope will like that. And what about this thing? This is our ln A. That is the ln A. That is the intercept, and slope is coming minus EA upon R. So slope value what is given that? This is given minus 5 into 10 to power 3. So EA. What about the R value? This is given that 8.314. That is also in minus. So 8.314 minus minus will cancel out. So EA 5 into 10 to power 3 into 8.314. So beta, when you are going to calculate that, you will get the answer 41.5. What is that? 41.5 kilojoule per mole. In that he is asking match list 1 with list 2. Look here, when such type of question is coming, sometimes what is happening, student is feeling the problem here, all that thing is not present in our mind. So we have to select which one we are knowing with a proper confidence. So acid rain easily you can say that in a acid rain what is happening, those are the marble is present, it is going to react with the sulfuric acid, by that marble quality is damaged. So calcium carbonate, that is the formula of the marble. So what is C first? So now we can check that in which option C first is given that. Look how lucky those guys knowing that about the acid rain, so easily they can correct the answer. So fourth one is our correct answer in that. So question is that here we have to match from list 1 to list 2. So first one is given that is the Gattermann-Koch reaction. So A first. What about for the B? So that is the haloform reaction. B third, haloform reaction. What about the C? C is our esterification reaction. C is the esterification reaction. So C which one? Fourth. Then after that what about the D? D is the Hell-Olhard-Zelensky reaction. First. A second, yeah. A second. So A second, B third, C fourth and D first. So first one is our correct answer. So in that question number 96, what is that? This is the electronic configuration. Here we can write the D5 and here also D5 because of here plus 3, here also plus 3. What about in that case? Plus 2, here plus 2. So that is the D6. This one is also D6. So here D5 because of cyanide is the strong field ligand, so only one unpaired electron. So for A what is that? For the A we can write the fourth one. For the A it is a fourth. What about for the B? In the B there is a 5 unpaired electron, so that will come first. So for the B it is a first. What about for the C? In that D6 is the strong field ligand, so there is no any unpaired electron, so second. So C second. And what about the D? After that whatever remains, so we can write for the D, so D will be the third. We can check that A fourth, B first, A fourth, B first, and C second, D third. Yeah, so first one is our correct answer. Next one, question number 97. The product formed in the following chemical reaction is what is? Look, those are the sodium borohydride. It is only affecting the ketonic group. So ketonic group will convert into the 2-degree alcohol. So we are going to get a product from here OH, and here CH2, C double bond O, and here O, CS3, and this one is the CS3. So which one is the correct answer here? First one. Next one, question number 98 is given that which one of the following arrangement given sequence is not strictly according to the properties indicated against it. So increasing oxidizing power. So when we are going top to the bottom in the carbon family, those are the oxidizing power of the carbon family oxide, that is increasing. It is correct. That is increasing acidic strength. That is also correct. He is telling increasing pKa values. So those are the acidic strength. It is inversely proportional to pKa value. So look, on going top to bottom, those are the acidic strength of the hydride of the oxygen family, that is increasing. If acidic strength is increasing, what about the pKa value? pKa value should decrease. And here is given that increasing, so that is the wrong statement. So wrong will be which? It will be the correct. After that, in that 99, what is given that? The molar conductivity of 0.007 molar acetic acid is 20 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. What is the dissociation constant of the acetic acid? Choose the correct option. Here we have to select the correct option. So you know that there is one formula, K is equal to C alpha square upon 1 minus alpha. So because of that is the weak acid, so for that 1 minus alpha we can neglect. So when we are going to neglect that, directly we can write the C alpha square. So C value is given here what? 0.007. But alpha value we have to find out. So molar conductivity is given here, that is the 20 Simon centimeter square and mole inverse. We have to find out the limiting molar conductivity. For that, how we can find out? So lambda m naught for what? Acetic acid. So all these value we can add. So acetate ion plus what is that? Hydrogen ion. So for the acetate ion, that is given 50, and what about for this thing? This is given here 350. So total you can write here 400 Simon centimeter square and mole inverse. So directly we can write all these things here. So in place of alpha, what we are going to write here? Lambda m upon lambda m naught, all this value. So 0.007, and what about the alpha? Lambda m value for that acetic acid is given that 20. So 20 by 400 to square. On solving we are going to get that directly yeah, this will cancel out. So 20, then after that ultimately once again 400. So once you are going to calculate that, after calculation what will come here? We are going to calculate that, we will get the answer 1.75 10 to power minus 5. So fourth one is our correct answer. Question number 100 is given that the reagent R in the given sequence of chemical reaction is. Look here. Here firstly diazonium salt will form. and from that diazonium salt we want to remove this thing, so we are using the ethyl alcohol, or we can using the what, this thing, or we are using the CH3 CH2 OH. In that any one we are using, it is going to remove N2Cl group, and here hydrogen is coming. So which one is the correct answer among that? Third one. Thank you, student.